Hi guys, this is Luke here, Luke's Drive Time. Welcome, welcome. Got some exciting training for you. As you may know, I'm pretty much all about the Instagram these days. And basically monetizing Instagram is about a couple of steps. It's basically about getting followers, getting those followers to interact, getting likes and comments, and then change those comments over to leads and over to sales. And basically you can't really do it in any other order. It's very, very difficult. So the whole kind of trick of making Instagram work is to get interactive and active followers as quickly as possible. So I've got something very exciting for you because I wanted to show you exactly how I managed to get 1,000 very, very active followers in a couple of my Instagram accounts within less than a week. Now, you may not know if this is fast or not, but if you have a look around and just have a look, a lot of these kind of Instagram trainings are both telling you 1,000 followers within 1 month. So within 1 week is pretty darn good. Now, what do I mean by active? Well, let me show you exactly. Let me just close this down. And here we have a couple of my sites here. This one is called Food to Savor, and it's a food site that are actually kind of focusing on Japanese food. And here is my other one, which is my running site, which is Life's Not a Sprint. And basically, both of these I managed to rack up over 1,000 followers within 1 week. And I'm going to show you exactly how I did that. But let's just have a look. Are they interactive? Well, this is basically within about 3 minutes of putting up a post here. And if you haven't used Instagram, basically when you use like the Instagram app on your iPhone, you will get this information here. And basically this will show you a little speech bubble with comments. This is how many likes this post has got, and this is how many followers it has got. Now, within about a space of about 4 minutes, got 63 likes, 16 comments, and it got 20 followers, which is pretty powerful stuff. I'm lying. It's probably about 6 minutes, I think. I'm sorry. Didn't manage to catch the actual time up here. It would have been just above here, which is kind of annoying, actually, because I wanted to show that as a bit of proof. But anyway, so that's pretty lively stuff, yeah, getting 16 comments on that. Of course, some of those comments will be bots just saying nice or whatever, but a lot of those comments were actually people answering this question here, all right, interacting. Now, here's the other one here, and I just wanted to show you this. This is one that I put up, and I can't remember. Oh, yeah, okay. This is a question that I put up about if you have a pain when you're running, would you run through it, or would you kind of seek out help or stop? And basically, after 4 hours, 69 likes. I mean, that's not going to break any records, but if you have a look, there are 16 comments, and if you have a look down here, you can see all these people are really just putting the effort in to write a lot of stuff. This person, I always give him just A, B, and C. That's what I'm going to tell you about that method in a moment. But basically, you can see 69 likes, but of those 69 people who liked it, 16 commented, and that is a really amazing percentage. Yeah, and this is 2 days later after I posted, but this one's got 125 likes. Again, likes not so amazingly high, but 44 comments. And again, you can see. That's actually a comment for myself, but you can see there's this person here who's interacting. So you can basically see that the methods I use do get people interacting with you. Now, disclaimer, it all depends on what niche you use, it depends what method you use and stuff like that. But if you do follow my method kind of step by step, I'm pretty sure that you will get similar results, or maybe even better. So let's just dive in and show you exactly how I would go about doing this. So this is kind of a double pincer movement that I use. The first thing I use is a thing called Instagress. Okay, I have shown this in training before, so I apologize if I have shown you this. But basically, Instagress, it's completely free to join. You just come in and you just add your accounts here, and I think it's pretty much unlimited. I can't remember. There may be some limit, but I've got my 3 main accounts added here. And the beautiful thing about Instagress is that you don't pay per monthly. What you do is you just come over here and you can buy a time package. Let me just click on that, and you can see it's $1.99 for 3 days. It's $4.99 for 10 days. 30 days is $9.99. I usually get this one, $9.99. And the beautiful thing is that this is per day. So you switch it on and it starts working for you, and you use one day. If you switch it off, it doesn't use that money. So if for some reason you want to switch something up and you don't want to use it, then you can just leave it sitting there and it's fine. So it's really good. Doesn't waste any money at all. It's not like one of these monthly things that when you're, if you get busy offline or something and it ends up kind of eating up the money in your bank account. It's nothing like that. So it's pretty neat. Now, what does Instagress do? Now, again, I apologize if you've seen some explanation on this, but for anybody who's seeing Instagress for the first time, basically Instagress, for these accounts, will follow, like, and comment for you. Now, it's a bot, yeah, so it does it automatically, and it's a little bit spammy. Yeah, it is definitely a little bit spammy. But if you're a busy person, going into Instagram, for 20, 30 minutes a day and searching around and following people and unfollowing them and commenting is just impossible. It's not logistically. It's just not possible, yeah. So let me show you how to set this up, and let's go into my Lifestyle Sprint one here, and you can just where is it? Settings, that's it. You can go here, and you go in here, and it's going to be a little bit slow. Okay, yeah. let's just try that. For some reason, it wasn't letting me in, but basically, so once you've got your Instagram account just added by adding the account and it signs in for you, you can just go to settings, and basically if you just go down, when you first start out you should put it on speed slow, but you can, as you get more and more followers, you can do it. You can just do media source followers, leave this all any, and basically there's different ways that you can comment and follow, and decide which post you're going to follow, which post you're going to comment on, which post you're going to like. And basically you can do it by either usernames, so you can just go down here, and it's very, very simple to find kind of what they call influencers. Influencers just means the kind of top people of any niche. So if I was looking for runners, so this is the runner niche, I could just go runners on Instagram, and it won't work because there you go, yeah, and there you go. So you can just go here, and it has a list. Not all these are on Instagram, some of them are only on Facebook, but you can just go down at Caro Gaucha, and so you can just go in here and you just put add, and it says search, so you just go here and it says so you can just go Caro Gaucha, for example, Caro Gaucha I guess it is, and it just says search, and it will bring it up. So there you go, and you can just check it and you can just add. Okay, so that's how you can find people, and basically what will happen, you can just go up and just go to followers of usernames, and just go in and just find who are the people who've got the big accounts, and basically what will happen is then this system will just follow all the followers of these accounts basically, and comment them on them, and also like their posts, and just save you a whole shed of time. So you can see by picking up people, so this is a running account, yeah, for the running niche, so I'm just picking all these different running ones. The other way you can do it is by, if I can just find it, you can also do tags. Okay, now basically tags are hashtags. These are basically kind of bookmarks that people put on their posts, and you can go and do this instead. So you can follow using this, and what you would do is just go back up here and change followers over to tags. You can even do locations, but I haven't used that yet. So you've got two methods you can use there, and just make sure that you choose kind of focused and niche relevant tags and people. Okay, and so that's what works for me. So that makes sure that you're kind of targeting the right people, and that will do the following for you. Yep, and comments as well. So you'll find Instagress will have some stock comments in here already, and some of them are just like, I don't know if it's not a native English speaker or something. Some of them are just a bit strange, and they look really, really spammy. So, well, what I recommend is just going in and just making this really generic, like thanks for sharing is a good one, or great picture, or even wow or stuff. Just leave it kind of very, very generic, because remember, these are going to be kind of posted on people's posts. So if it says, this is a really, really sweet picture, but it's a picture of their husband who's like really kind of muscular or something, it's just not going to match, and they know it's a bot, and then it's kind of no good for you at all. Yeah. So that's a really good system you can use, and just make sure that the comments are set up so they're kind of natural and don't look too spammy, because a lot of people just won't notice. You may still get some kind of hate back from people saying, this is a bot, stop spamming my site, and that's just the way it goes. Okay, so you can just set that up, and that's working for you as you go. And you can do that. Just set it up, and Instagram will just show you a notification. Basically, you can set it to follow people, and this number will go up. And then when basically within these tags or within these people that you're following, there will be a natural limit, yeah. And basically Instagram will then just say we can't follow any more people. So what you can do is just go back up here and you just click to unfollow, and then it will just start unfollowing them. And when it goes down to, and eventually it's unfollowed all the people possible, you can just come down here, do a bit more research, change the tags up, or you can change it over to people to follow. Where's it gone? These are usernames. Go to tags. All right, so you can just switch this up, and that can just be building up for you. Now, using just this system, I found that I could get maybe about 300 followers in a week, which is over 1,000 in a month, which is not bad at all. But by adding just a little bit of and really tweaking and really getting on top of the content that I put out, I found that then I was able to crack 1,000 followers in a week. And as you saw, they're very interactive followers as well. And that's what I want to show you right now. So what kind of content are you going to want to be putting out? Right. So first question is kind of how often do you do it? Now, a lot of people, say, oh, you got to do 2 or 3 a day. I found doing 2 or 3 a day or just 1 a day didn't seem to make any difference at all. You just want to make sure that you do it around about the same time every day, because then people get used to seeing your posts come up at the same time every day. So if you're going to do it kind of evening time, Eastern Standard Time, then stick to that every day. But I find doing one a day is fine. And I'm pretty sure that probably it's niche. It's niche relevant. I've seen some top brands say you only do it like 2 or 3 times a week. You're going to get your customers annoyed. But I found that runners are pretty passionate. People are running every day, and they want to be motivated, or they are motivated, and they like kind of jumping on with that. So I do 1 a day, and I don't do any more than that. But you really need to just kind of post and just tweak and test whatever niche you're using. Yeah, there's not a kind of blanket rule about that. All right, so that's it. So maybe shoot for 1 a day. If you've got more time, shoot for 2 a day, and that's brilliant. Okay. I've already kind of like in previous videos jumped in. You can use things like Pixabay. You can just go to Google and use graphics there. You can also use Fonto, which is an iPhone app or smartphone app that you can also use as well, and you can just make your own images. So what content do you actually want to be using? Now, as you may remember from those images I showed you from my actual sites, I've been using a lot of questions. And basically what I do, let's just bring this up if we can. That's just my rice cooker going, if you could actually catch it in the background. And let's just show you this. Let's go over to Google Drive actually, and just set up a good drive for you, make this clear and visual. Let's just go to New. Let's just open a Google Doc. There you go. And basically what I do is I kind of do a bit of a rotation, and I will do a question. All right, and then I will do the next day. I might do a repost. Okay, and a repost is basically when you just go and find another post that's done quite well on someone else's site and use something like the Repost app, which is completely free. You can just get it on your iPhone App Store or Apple App Store, and you can get Repost, and you can basically just repost, and you just make sure you just mention that it's a repost or something, and that's fine. And so that's completely, you don't have to think of that. The material or content, then you can just go over and just find again a relevant image from someone else's app. And then a little bit of a tip, all right, and then I might post just a motivation picture, okay, and that's 4. And so then you can just go around and just do a question again, and then you can just go down again. And there you go. And then you can just do another tip. We do another motivation one. Again, you might just find that. Let's just make this larger for you. Again, you might just. How do you make this larger? Oh, there you go. Try using the font button. There you go. 30. There you go. That's beautiful. So, where do you find this? Well, of course, Google is where you would want to go. So let's just go over here. And you can just, so how would you find a question? That's really, really simple. I would just go to running tips, for example. Just go to running tips, okay. And see, you got 25 golden rules of running. And you can just go here. And it says here, so look, the specificity rule, that's very difficult to say. So the most effective training mimics the event for which you're training. Okay, so you could make that into a question. Very simple. You could just say, "What do you think is the most effective way to train for an event, running event?" Boom, and just put it up there. Again, you can just use Fonto. That's a free app, and that allows you just to put text on an image. I've found that putting the text actually on the image, putting the question actually on the image, I wonder if it's going to, let's just have a quick look at, if I can just show you an example. Let's go over to Instagram. It doesn't always let me sign in from my laptop. Let's just jump over to Instagram. I want to just show you an example of what I mean here. Here we go. Food to savor. Well, I showed you here. I mean, this was done on Fonto, yeah? So you can just get an image. I pulled this image of Google, and then I just wrote, what's your favorite here? What's your favorite Japanese food? It's takeout night. A, pizza. B, Chinese. C, curry. D, Japanese. E, other. I found this is very, very effective. Just make it easier for people to interact. Just give them A, B, C, D, or E. And then you just find that they can either just put A or B, or if they want to, they can put a long answer as well. And that works fine as well. So that's something that I find works really well. And I just use it, so that's a clock going in the background. Getting all these background noises at the moment. I do apologise. Yeah, so basically you can just grab the image and then use something like Fonto, or there's some other image editors, and you can just do that. And honestly, I'm not a Photoshop expert. I'm not anything like that. I just do this quite easy. You can just choose the font. You can just add the image kind of outline on the back just to make it clearer, and just to nick all these images off Google, to be honest. That's fine. So that's that one there. So you can just do questions like that. Just trying to find my, yep, repost. So that's fine. If you wanted to do food, I would do something like this. So you just go Japanese food. Well, if I could spell Japanese properly, go to Japanese food, and there you go. So you can just go to the Japanese food story, and you could just nick this image here. And you're not nicking it, so basically you just go on here and you could just paste it over, and it will just, you just write at Japanese food story, this is this looks delicious or something, and boom, that would be your repost. Bob's your uncle. And then just go over tip. So we already saw here, so the 25 golden rules of running. So what I would do is then just go and grab this 10% rule or 2-hour rule, and again you can just go over and where is it? Now I'm getting lost. There you go. Let's just go back to food to savor. I do apologise. There you go. And you can just go over and I haven't put many tips in here. Learn from the Japanese. So here I just used a blank site and just put it on here. It's not what you eat, but how you eat. Okay, but you can do it like this one. You can just put it over an image, whatever looks better, and mix it up. Yeah, mix it up and have a look and see which is works better. And you can see actually, like, this is a good example, yeah? So here I put the A, B, C, D, and E. I got 16, only 75 likes, but I got 16 comments, yeah? And all of those are genuine comments. This one, I didn't put A, B, C, or D as what's your favourite sushi. Only 73 and only 3 likes. So you can 3 comments. So you can see, given that A, B, C option is just focus people in and encourage them to interact, which is what this process is all about. Upping your followers very, very quickly, but making sure they are interactive followers, yeah? All right, and then let's go back over. So that's, question, repost. You can just grab a tip, and you can just use exactly the same method as the question to just put it up there. Motivation picture, so motivation picture, or you can put a motivation quote as well. This is so easy. I mean, you just go into Google, you can just put food quotes. There you go, brainy quote. And so you can just grab one of these, and again, just go over. Just go over and just put it up like this. I mean, that's quite popular. So I put a Japanese proverb, because this is a Japanese food, focusing on Japanese food. So I just put that in Japanese, and then just put actually at the bottom. Then I just put the this means food tastes better when you share. Do you agree? And I put it there. Not just business, Subarashi. So someone put it in Japanese, which is great. So that's how you can just build that up. Again, you can put it over an image, whatever. Just keep mixing it up. Don't make it too samey. But so people know it's you, and then they can recognise it straight away. But just keep experimenting with whatever works, and then you can go that way. Yeah. All right, and then you can just go around with question, repost, and tip. So that's it. That is exactly how I do it. Now, you may be thinking, wow, this seems like a whole load of work. And it is a bit of work, but marketing is work. And especially using like these supposedly free forms of traffic just involve more work. But it's well worth it, because you get the interaction. And I will be showing in future videos how that interaction can be turned into hard cash for you. Now, that's it. So, is it hard work? Well, I do it when I take a train journey every morning. I do a bit of freelancing, usually in the mornings, or if I waiting for my son to finish his school and I'm waiting in the car, then I have like 10 or 20 minutes, and I find that's more than enough. So it takes me about 25 minutes now, and that's to post to 3 different accounts, yeah, and that's doing it every day. I just find now I can just use Fonto so easily. I just pull up an image, bang, 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 or use a blank template, bang, bang, and put it out, and it works so well. And I keep getting a load of interaction, again, a load of responses there. All right, so again, hope this works for you. It's a matter of just being a bit diligent and just putting aside 20, 30 minutes a day. Of course, with these things, when you're first starting doing them, it'll take a little bit longer, but once you've got it just down, I mean, who's forever playing on their phone? So I know I am, so you may as well be playing on your phone and building your business while you're doing it. And it's good fun as well if you choose a niche that is of some kind of interest to you. All right, so any questions, fire them over to me, and I'm always happy to help you out. Hope this has helped you, and yeah, stick to this, and I promise you can be getting up to that kind of level of getting like 1,000 followers and people interacting in less than a week. All right, that's all for me. Thank you. Over and out.